Welcome to I'm Melissa.
I'm Jillian.
And I'm David.
And so we are live from our house. Still trying to tweak our new setup here a little bit. We're gonna share this out here on Twitter real quick.
Oh wait, I don't have our.
Right, you're not logged in. I'll have to do it. I remember. There's a bunch of other people live right now, so I don't know how many people we're gonna get.
Wow. Well, we've got someone. Say hi if you're here.
Hi.
You have to be here.
You should say hi if you're here. I'm here.
Yeah, to the one person, two people that are watching.
One of them is me, because I'm sharing it out.
And in about 30 seconds, Dad's going to make number 3.
Nobody says one watching.
All right, I shared it out on Twitter. I guess I can speak a little closer to Jillian here. Although, actually, you guys should probably come this way a little bit more. So that way your dad's not like
only half on
there.
Camera.
There we go. That's a little better, right?
I feel like it needs to come.
No, it's okay.
It's probably good. Yeah, but as long as it looks okay on YouTube itself, I will look.
And now we've got 0 people.
That's because it was just us.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, it does look a little dark on camera. But it's not too bad.
Okay. And in case anybody's watching this later and wondering why I have a paper towel that I keep folding over and over, I burned myself earlier pulling dinner out of the oven. And the paper towel is cold. I'm making it colder by taking the heat from the burn out.
So today we're talking about this coming up year and what's in store for our channel. So we still have some more videos from our trip to Walt Disney World in September that's going to be going up. So watch out for those.
I told you we're still going to be putting up videos until like February or March.
And then as soon as Disneyland reopens,
we're going back.
We're going back to Disneyland.
But for anybody who's been sticking with the channel since the beginning knows we're Disneyland people, so that shouldn't be a surprise.
And I'm really excited to be able to go back to Disneyland. Haven't been now in over a year. I'm really getting
the longest we've ever been since 2010. The longest we've ever been without going since 2010.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't think so.
It's right about once a year. We'd go.
Ow, ow,
ow.
She burned herself making dinner.
Well, technically, I was pulling dinner out of the oven.
Yeah.
And
she burned herself. So yeah, as soon as Disneyland reopens, we're going to go back to Disneyland. We're in the process of planning our Walt Disney World trip for September and October. And it is...
Hi, and thank you for subscribing to our channel.
Hensley Paranormal. Hi, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
And
we're trying to get to 600 subscribers this year. the count doesn't always right. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers by the end of the year. And then when we get to 1,000 subscribers, David's gonna shave off his beard and mustache and all of that live on YouTube.
Ow.
He'll feel better soon.
I know. But it hurts.
Hi, Andrea. So we're in the middle of planning our Walt Disney World trip for September and October this coming up year.
I burned myself. I'm fine, but I burned myself.
So we'll probably be putting up some more planning videos for Walt Disney World. And
Why don't you get an ice pack to put on it?
Because Mom told me not to do that.
but this is heating up, it's not cold anymore.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I'm doing this.
Which is pointless.
You just need to go get it cold again. As long as it's cold, once it gets a certain point.
Okay, you'd be better off using a cooling towel than that.
But this worked when I got sunburned.
Anyway.
All right, and then we are going to be on a couple of other creators' shows that they're doing. We've got one we're going to do in April, and then we've got Pete McDevitt's show we're doing in July, and he's already got it scheduled. So go check out Pete McDevitt's channel. So we're going to do that, his show in July. He does like an interview show and then a football show and I don't know.
Football?
Yeah, he does football and football. He does a bunch of stuff.
Wait, American football or European football?
Yes, our football. Original football. Because I know they call it football, but football for us, I guess, here in the U.S.
That's why I said American football or European football.
Yeah.
Because
we call it soccer.
There is a difference.
Yes, American football. Sorry, my bad. We do have viewers from other parts of the world.
Yeah, you know, not soccer.
Trying to think what else. What else? We have a trivia series starting in January.
On the 4th.
Yep, Monday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be doing some prizes, so come and play. You can play in chat, and then we'll draw names from who participated for prizes.
Yep, it's not just the people actively playing on screen with us. It's also going to be people in chat playing.
Right, we are going to have some panelists. So if you are a Disney YouTuber and want to be part of that, send me a message on Twitter, Instagram, or email me at disableddisventures@gmail.com. Or disableddisney@gmail.com. We still have that one too.
Oh yeah, you just created a new one.
I did. For a name change. What else?
We have multiple ways you can contact us. Get in contact with us. Let us know.
What else?
We're doing the villain sing along that we're supposed to be doing in October. I couldn't think of the word. We're now doing that in
February 15th.
Yep.
7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Because I thought it was going to be funny to do it the day after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Well,
Valentine's Day.
No. Stop trying. It would be Valentine's Day if we were actually doing it on Valentine's Day. But because it's the 15th is the Monday.
Right, and we live stream on Monday nights.
Mm-hmm.
because of David's work schedule.
Mm-hmm. We're doing it the day after Valentine's Day.
What else are we doing this year coming up? What goals do we have for the channel?
Get to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, so January is going to be our 2-year anniversary. Can you believe I've been doing this for 2 years almost?
I still think that was funny. Hey, watch this. What? Watch it. What is it? Just watch it.
Watch this.
Dad?
But Julie,
I can't
Yeah,
defend myself right now because I'm hurt.
2 years. January.
that's the best time to tickle you.
We'll have been done this.
I'm going to hit you with that arm, but you hit my burn.
Oh, burn.
It's hoy.
Burn on you.
It's hoy. Hoy.
We've told the entire story on YouTube before.
Yeah.
Entire story of what?
How it got
came to
started?
me.
Oh.
How I found out about it was I got this random text message one day with a link to a video from her going, hey, watch this. And I went, okay. Click.
Yep. It was kind of funny.
After I watched the video, I FaceTime her. I call her on FaceTime, and I was like, "What is this?" And she's like, "Oh, your dad and I are making a YouTube channel." And I went, "Okay."
Yeah, in those early videos, David was holding the camera because we didn't have a tripod or anything. He was holding my phone as the camera. I mean, we still use my phone as a lot of the cameras. Although I got a better phone now than I had back then.
Back then, Mom, that was like 2 years ago.
I know. It seems like it's been a while though. But can you believe it? It'll be 2 years in January. 2 years.
Hey, that means 2 years since I was in basic.
Yep. And
Oh my God, I'm
come
gonna
home.
21 next year.
You are in 8 months.
Oh God, I feel old. She said hello there, one.
But yeah, it is definitely. Oh, I forgot to put up the banner. Lives. It is definitely kind of a funny story. You need to sit up a little bit more, Julian. The banner's covering you.
Is the Disabled DISvetures one? That's like, fine, I'll shrink down under it.
I can move it.
Leave me alone! Daddy's bugging me.
So, did anyone see our Vlogmas videos? What'd you think of those? Did you guys watch any of them that I worked so hard on? You didn't, did you? See, not even they watch the videos I do.
Well, one of them I did.
You did?
Yeah, sort of. One of them I sort of did.
You guys paying attention to the chat?
You did?
Yes.
You did? Toy, you watched them? What'd you think? I'm getting better at editing, I think. I don't know, maybe.
It's more red than it is pink, but yes.
Oh, her hair?
Yeah.
Pink hair, don't care.
Yeah, it's more red than... Dad, I swear.
It was pink.
Oh, God.
When she put the dye in, the dye was pink. But
The next morning, it looked red.
I mean, it still kind of does look pink in some spots, I think. But
And
I think,
orange in others.
yeah. I think that's because the dye, you had the blonde dye underneath it. But thank you if you watch them, Hoy. I appreciate it. It's a lot of hard work. Oh, thank you. It's a lot of work trying to figure out how to edit videos and what to leave in and what to take out and how to put in.
She takes out 90% of mine and Dad's shenanigans.
Well, if I left them in, they'd be like hour-long videos.
Mostly his fault. I'm just sitting here.
How long does it take to edit an actual video?
Somewhere between 20 minutes and 5 hours.
I don't think I've ever worked 5 hours on it.
Not straight, but like grand total. It's
But-
been about
Yeah, I think it normally takes me about, well, because I sit and edit out, I sit and I go through and I edit out like stuff we say that's just stupid or inappropriate or
so most
wrong.
most of
And then I go through and add photos and video, and if I need to add music and all that stuff in, so then I go back through the video. It kind of depends on how long the video is. The longer the video, the longer it takes to do all this. And then I have to go through and watch it all and make sure it all makes sense. And then if I'm going to add in stickers or graphics.
to cover me and Dad looking bored.
I do that sometimes. So yeah, probably about 20 minutes to an hour or so for each video. The longer the video, the longer it takes. And then I have to upload it to YouTube and then remember to go in and add in cards and end screens, which I keep forgetting to do. And yeah. But it takes a decent amount of time. And then however long it takes us to film it to begin with. So
A 20-minute video will take us like 40 minutes to film.
Or more.
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah.
And sometimes the editing, when she can't fix it with editing, so then we gotta do it all over again.
Refilm it.
Occasionally, yes.
It's really hard to do with the in-park videos.
Yeah, editing is not easy. I use a couple different apps on my phone.
One of them is iMovie, and I can't remember the name of the other one.
The one I'm using now is Filmora. Yeah, I use
Is that Fillmore's girlfriend?
I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Does Fillmore have a girlfriend?
I've been using Filmora and then the iMovie. But I figured out, so you also have to learn how to like do the stuff in the videos. Like I've been playing more with the things to edit, to splice. So like there's different options to like when you're splicing in between videos. I've been playing with some of those a little bit more. Adding in music and sound effects. I've been playing with that stuff a little bit more. Adding in the stickers to like for subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I've been playing with that stuff a little bit more. There's just a lot to go with it and trying to figure out how to use the apps, and that takes a while. I do a lot of YouTube research, looking up videos on YouTube, how to use the features in the app. That takes a lot of time too. So, but I do all of that. The fly. Jillian was supposed to kill it the other day after we got home, and she forgot to, I think.
It disappeared every time I tried to go kill it.
Because she said when we get home, she's going to murder the fly. And
I'm
It's
going
still
to commit
alive.
murder against the fly.
it's still alive.
Because every time I try, I can't find it.
So trying to learn how to edit stuff, you just have to play with it. And try different things and see what you like and what you don't like. I mean, there are times where I will just scrap everything I'm doing and start over again because I don't like it.
Murder!
Yes, she's got to murder the fly.
If I don't do it, Dad will.
Somebody's got to because it's been bugging me.
Pissing me off.
Language.
you're not going to talk about the fact that the cat just yelled language.
It just slipped out.
Yeah. I've done that before. I've killed scorpions with hand soap, liquid hand soap. In a scorpion in her bathroom not long after. We get scorpions occasionally.
It's Arizona. Enough said there.
In her bathroom, and I just covered it with
Oh yeah.
spray.
I was going to the bathroom
hand soap,
and it just was running along the wall, and I started freaking out. I called her and I was like, "Mom, there's something in my bathroom," and she's like, "Kill it." I was like,
no, I mean, I'm used to it being in Arizona. It's not really scary.
It's only scary if you don't know what it is.
Or if they sting you, that can. My mom got stung once. The bigger ones, it's not so bad. It's the babies it's them that carry a huge punch.
Because the babies don't know how to control their venom, but the adults do.
Yeah.
That's I was born and raised in Arizona thing.
Hi, Nathan,
Rita.
Rita. I don't know. Yeah, I just took the hand soap and covered it with hand soap, and it just ended up shriveling up and dying. It couldn't move, so.
And it suffocated to death.
Yep. But that's what it's like living in Arizona. That and spiders all over the place.
Yeah, we've got a black widow out front. I keep changing its name.
Oh, it has a name?
Yeah, I named it. I don't remember what I named it. That's why I keep changing its name. It's because I'll forget what I named it. And
why are you showing it to me? It's still red.
Yeah, but does it look bad?
It looks like it might scar, maybe. That more intense area. The rest of the red should fall away.
I've got one here.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to see, but I've got one here.
Yeah. Well, that more intense area right there might scar a little bit. I'm sorry, you need to stop the burning. You do that with cold water. Grab their stinger and take it off. Yeah, I used to catch scorpions when I was a kid. With my dad used to work for a pest control company out here called Truly Nolan, and he used to take us during the summer. He would go on scorpion hunts at night with black lights. We used to go catch them. I had a whole fish tank, I don't know, it was like this big of scorpions. My brother and I used to go catch crickets and feed them and stuff, and then it got broken somehow. My mom freaked out. Story, but my mom and dad went out for a bike ride and they saw a turtle but couldn't save it, so they rode their bike. On the second turn, a car drove over. Oh. Yeah, lizard hunting is fun in Arizona too. Doesn't Michigan have lightning bugs and all that kind of cool stuff we don't have down here though?
Right now they've got snow.
Oh yeah, it's the time of year they have snow. So are you? Did you move to Michigan? Oh, I thought you lived in Arizona.
He did. He moved.
Oh, you moved? Okay. I'm sorry. Is it cold up there?
Catching fireflies is always fun.
Yeah, we don't have fireflies down here in Arizona. I have always watched movies and been like, I want to go catch fireflies, and we don't have them here.
I told her once I wanted to go up somewhere to where we could catch fireflies, and she went, "Yeah, probably not gonna happen.
Not here.
Snow is not fun. I repeat, not fun."
Well, that's not entirely true.
Is she right, Dad?
Very cold.
Mister, I was born and raised in Ohio.
I was not born in Ohio.
No, he was.
I know. You were born in Hawaii and then moved to Ohio and then you were
Well, no, he moved
there.
other places first. But snow can be fun if you're making snow angels or snowmen, or
having a snowball fight.
if you're playing or going skiing and you like that kind of stuff. Snowboarding.
I've never done either of those two things.
I've only done cross-country skiing. Cross-country skiing was a lot of work, a lot of fun, a lot of work.
And no fear of having to run from a rattler that often. Honestly, you shouldn't ever run just bears. The bears.
The Bears. But they're actually from Chicago,
Yeah.
which is Illinois, not Michigan.
Yeah,
Chicago
you don't have to
Cubs.
run away from rattlers up there, I guess. I don't.
No, the Bears.
I've only ever
Chicago Bears.
ran into a rattler once, and that was while hiking. Try standing in the cold for 20 minutes at 6:30 waiting for your bus. Yeah. It's something where you have to adapt to it and definitely, have appropriate clothing, jackets, and such. I mean, she would be freezing here when it's 40 degrees out waiting for her bus, so.
You get cold too when it gets down there. I cite not last week, but the week before as an example. It was like 40-something degrees outside, or in here. Why did you take my watch?
Oh, it was a little cold. Ooh, yeah, that is scary. Very scary to be bitten by a rattler.
He told us about that.
Did? I don't remember.
No, not.
Oh, the group chat?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very scary to be bitten by a rattler.
Okay, I'm gonna call this done.
Yeah, when it gets too much heat absorbed, it's not going to work anymore. I'm going to go get it cold.
I already told you what to do with that, and you told me no. So.
You can put ice on it, just cover something up. Don't put the ice directly on it. Oh, yeah. Yikes. Ugh, Achilles tendon. I've torn my Achilles tendon before. That's not fun, so. Not fun at all. And I had to wear a boot.
A boot?
A boot.
What's that, a boot?
It sucked. Luckily, it wasn't a bad tear.
All the funs.
And I only had to wear it for, I think it was like 8 weeks.
Green socks!
They were a Christmas present.
She asked for socks for Christmas, and boy, does she get socks for Christmas.
I got like 30 pairs. And a pair of slippers that really don't fit me.
I'm sorry. They're too small.
Yep, just a bit too small.
They look too small when you grabbed them.
I keep forgetting she has gigantic feet.
I wear a size 10 in women's, Mom.
I keep forgetting.
And a size 25 in guys.
There's no reason to be scared of them.
25.
The funniest moment we've had on a Disney trip. Would that be Eeyore stealing Tigger and throwing him away?
Oh my god!
Or would that be Kylo Ren telling Jillian she isn't really good at
Improv?
yeah.
I am not good at improv in any way, shape, or form.
Or would that be
How original.
or would that be
Okay, so the ear stealing Tigger thing, because I started laughing at that and somebody's gonna ask.
went to Disneyland for Jillian's first trip in 2010. She was 10 years old. And my little sister went with us. And she loves Tigger. So she brought
No, not hold on. She's already there. Go.
It was during Christmas.
and yeah, it was during
Which
Christmas.
is irrelevant.
It is pretty much irrelevant, but she brought her little stuffed Tigger with her, and she wanted to get a picture of her Tigger with Tigger. And so we got in line for Pooh and Friends to see all of them.
And we saw Pooh first.
And Tigger and Eeyore were together where they were at their meet and greet. And
Okay,
so Stephanie grabs her Tigger and goes up to Tigger and goes, "I love you. Look, here's my little Tigger." And so Tigger takes him and like hugs him, and
he's like playing with him,
and so the cast member portraying Eeyore went and took the little Tigger from the big Tigger.
Little Tigger from Tigger.
And there was a trash can over by there. And so he went over to the trash can to like throw him away.
Well, no, he was like doing other stuff
He was
with him
kind of
first.
playing with him a little bit first.
Because he was like, "No, I want to play with him." And he was kind of like, you know, like playing with him. And then he kind of like.
He went over to the trash can to like throw him away.
And the handler was like, "No, no, Eeyore, no." And he was just kind of like. And handed him back to Tigger, and then Tigger started gloating.
And Eeyore got all sad.
And Stephanie hugged him.
And then it came time to get their autographs. And I'm going to have to put this video up because it's so funny. It came across on my Facebook feed today. Or yesterday. I think it was yesterday. She went to go hand her autograph book to Eeyore, and Tigger came and stole it from her.
I was like,
And Eeyore was like,
and I just kind of hugged him. And
so she hugs Eeyore, and then Tigger hands the book, and Eeyore signs it.
And he's like holding it like this
to try to see. Well, that to try to see and to try to see. I think, but
if I can't have Tigger, no one can.
Yeah. She has Gryffindor socks. She got Gryffindor socks for Christmas.
He's the Tigger.
He tried. He was going to. The handler was like, "No,
Eeyore, no."
Everybody in line was also like, "No."
It was so funny. It was one of those moments that, and you just can't like make up.
Yeah,
you know.
Like nothing about that is easily made up.
It's just and it's amazing the character experiences that they create for you, which is really sad right now because you can't meet characters because of COVID.
Although Jillian had that conversation with Alice.
Yeah, they are allowing social distant conversations and stuff. So like if a character's coming out, you can be like 6 feet away talking to them. And like on the floats and stuff and the cavalcades, I got something.
So the conversation.
Piece of paper on my lip. I'm not sure how that happened.
Mom's travel agent boss, I guess is the best way to describe her.
Yeah, travel agency.
The name of the company is Looking Glass Travel because Alice is Jillian, her boss's favorite character.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I named my travel agency after you." And Alice was like, "Oh, thank you." And she's just kind of like this. And it was the cutest thing ever.
And like when they're going by on the cavalcades, I was like, "Rapunzel, you're my favorite." And she's like, "Oh, thank you."
And then she kind of like blew a kiss in our direction.
So you can like kind of talk to them. And like the stepsisters, the evil stepsisters were up on the stage, the high one in the back of Cinderella's castle, and they were talking to like the kids that were down below. And so like there are things that are happening, but it's just not the same.
No, it's not.
As being able to like go up to Kylo Ren and tell him the dark side sucks.
You didn't go up to him, you just yelled it.
And got Jason in trouble.
And then got me in trouble. Although that was funny. The stormtrooper's like, "The boss wants to talk to you." And Jason walks over and then he's like, "No, her!" Because somebody decided she was going to hide.
Yes, there's lots of adorable things that happen. And that's another reason why I love Disney so much. It's like the cast members do a lot to make your trip and to make your time there fun and memorable. And
The Kylo Ren one.
oh yeah, that I love that video. It's and I have both views up. I have the one I was shooting and the one she was shooting. So like the one where it's just like his chest, that's the one she was shooting.
Because I was standing like this, looking up at him, and I wasn't paying any attention to the viewer.
Where her phone was.
Because she was terrified.
I was. I was so scared.
Oh my gosh, can you believe that? Like she was so scared of this guy in a costume.
No, the truth of the matter is she thought it was actually Kylo Ren.
Oh boy.
Right. She was so terrified.
I was shaking.
She was when she came back. She's like, oh my God. She was shaking so much.
I was like, look at my hands. They were like this.
But you have that great memory now, and you have that great experience, and it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't yelled the dark side sucks.
Then, of course, there's moment number 3. I think this is the third funniest.
Which one?
Being broke down on Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
We're sitting there just cracking up and laughing and stuff. And
I was
having fun.
playing solitaire on my phone
She was.
the entire time.
And we had a cast member in the car behind us, and that cast member was just laughing at all of the stuff we were doing. So it was pretty funny.
Hey, now I'm the one who got called out first. Jason, we know.
That, yeah, and we said that a little bit ago. Yes, Jason did.
Yeah,
He got
I
called
did
out
start
first.
off with saying that Jason was the one who got in trouble first.
Hey, Kai.
How are you doing, Kai? But yes,
Stormtrooper walks over and was like, the boss wants to talk to you. And Kylo Ren's just like, no, her.
Because apparently, to a stormtrooper, you and Jason look identical.
well, he only heard, I'm sure, a female voice yelling the dark side sucks, because I was like, the dark side sucks!
And then hid behind Dad.
And well, yeah, and because Jason looks so feminine.
I
mean, it must be the beard.
I just thought it was funny that he was like a men's snack.
But it was the
She
stormtroopers.
yelled.
The stormtroopers make mistakes all the time, so.
I just thought it was funny that Kylo Ren was mid-step and then he turned.
I guess I should have said the First Order sucks. That would probably be more accurate, but
the dark side sucked worse.
that's true. And it was what you asked for.
Well, not exact. Ow! Ones who are smart and stronger. What's the second one? And the other ones can't even fire a dang gun. That's most of them.
They're not very good at what they do, that's for sure.
Well,
The clones were better.
the difference is with that the earlier ones that could shoot and could think and were just better all the way around. Those were the clones. So then later on, they weren't clones anymore. They were just people that they got to join, and they got almost no training. So those are the ones that really sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they weren't stormtroopers. They were clone troopers.
They were still stormtroopers.
After the Clone Wars, they stopped calling them clone troopers and started calling them stormtroopers.
But yeah, stormtroopers are not very good.
See this? She's hitting me.
Yeah, you hit me first. I'm just hitting you back.
Just under the camera line, I suppose.
Yeah, he's hitting my leg.
You got hair.
Yes, I know. It comes out constantly. What are you doing?
So does mine. That's why I just put
Rubbing
it
your
up all the
back.
time.
What were you doing with my hair?
Rubbing the back of your head.
Why?
Because he feels like it. As soon as California reopens, we're going to go to downtown Disney. So we can show you what's up, what's new with downtown Disney and opening Buena Vista
If
Street.
you guys ever get a game system, I recommend playing Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 and Jedi Fallen Order.
Well, we have.
Oh, we
had a Wii. It died.
Well, it still
We're gonna
works.
no, it
just the
doesn't.
game disc thing does not work.
Yeah. It won't read discs anymore. So
Nope. It's dead.
we have to get a new game system.
But she's
Have
talking
to?
about, yeah.
No.
But we hardly ever play it.
Well, if we want to play it, we have to get a new one.
Mm-hmm.
I do miss playing Mario Party though. I really
Mario
love kicking
Party?
your ass.
Depending on the
Kicking your
minigame.
butt.
Depending on the minigame. Some of my win.
Most of my one. Though.
Like the one where you're walking across the tightrope. I'm pretty good at that one.
Yeah, that one I'm not so good at.
I kick her butt at that one. She wins all the time on the leaf one, but
It's not the only one. The one where you gotta shake it like this. I always win that one too.
yeah, I hate it.
I can shake it.
Shake it. Shake it. Spit it.
Oh my gosh, that was that bop version that you got.
Bop
The
it.
Bop it.
thing.
Twist it. Shake it.
I'm trying to
Pull it.
think. Is there anything else funny that happened on any of our trips? Did anything funny happened this trip? Besides Jillian spilling her cocoa all over herself? That was funny.
You lost my glasses on test track.
That's not funny. And I still don't think I had them. I still think you had them.
Mario versus Sonic at the Olympics games.
I've heard of that one, but I've never played it.
No, we're Mario Party peoples.
Trying to think what funny happened this last trip.
The wall of water thing coming out of the.
Oh yeah, that was
cave.
kind of funny, I guess. We're on,
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
and it's a roller coaster, but part of the ride you go through the mine, and so you're inside,
Which is the dark ride portion of it.
and you go through. And when we started coming out the other side, we were in the back car, so we were still in the mine part. You could hear everybody like screaming and like, ah! And it's like, what? We're not even doing anything. We're still just going through.
And then we come outside.
And we just get like hit with this wall of water coming because it was raining. It was
We get enough notice to go, oh crap.
shit.
And whoosh. I mean, it is just absolutely pouring. And
Oh yeah, because
it wasn't when we went in,
Nope.
but it was when we were coming out. And it was just,
Yup.
because of where we got our point of view with the water coming down was when the people in front of us started getting hit with water, and we're like,
oh crap.
Yep. We got soaked at Magic Kingdom both days. Because the second day we were there, it just rained the whole day. And it was kind of just miserable and wet.
Yeah, I was watching somebody else's video and I'm going, oh, I got wet there. I got soaked there.
oh, definitely.
Oh yeah,
there.
it was pouring right there. Yeah, when we were there.
We trying to think. Did we anything funny, anything really, really funny happened.
I will say this one thing that I did notice in Disney World that I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what, but there was a lot more. There was a lot more like light bulbs out. You know, like little maintenance issues that would not have flown at Disneyland. And like there was like 3 or 4 light bulbs that were out in Pecos Bill's Tall Tale Tavern or whatever.
Tall Tale Inn and Cafe.
Okay, yeah. There was like 3 or 4 light bulbs out in that restaurant. The only way that would have flown at Disneyland would have been like it happened, and they couldn't safely change them while they were guests there. But that night they would have been changed, and like it was a couple of days later when we went back, right?
Yeah,
and they were still out. The same light bulbs were still out. That was one thing that I thought was strange because it's like Disney tries to change all their in Disneyland they try to change all their light bulbs before they blow out, so that way they know that they're still going to be lit.
Well, and didn't you say that the car at Rock and Roller Coaster, the headlights were out or something, or the taillights?
Oh yeah, on the sign for Rock and Roller Coaster, one of the headlights and one of the taillights was out.
We got the lizard in with our water. We ordered, so I ordered groceries at both hotels, and when we got our groceries at the second hotel,
we got water.
The scariest moment that happened besides Star Wars one. Well, this one was scary for Jillian and funny for us.
So we had a fridge, and I felt something crawl on my hand.
She screams.
I did. I screamed.
And teleported to the other side of the hotel room.
And ran.
I was like, running across the hotel room.
And we're like, use your words. Use your words.
Yeah,
this is exactly how she was talking.
That's what we got.
Except she was crying. She wasn't laughing.
Yeah.
I was looking over there. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't know.
Look at the spider. That's what we got too. And
I was just sitting there freaking out. I was starting to hyperventilate.
David went over there to go find out what it was, and it went into the door jam. And
I was like, oh, it's just a little lizard. So then we called.
We weren't sure what we should do with it because the hotel. So the more expensive hotels, you're inside. So we couldn't just try to shove it out the door because it would just go into the hall.
And I was like, it'll end up in somebody else's room.
So we
could have opened the other door and let it out that way.
But it ran that way.
It wasn't on that side of the hotel room. There would have been
no
a lot of wrangling in between.
Right, and it could have run under the bed or run under whatever. And so we called to the front desk and asked them how we should deal with it. And they sent somebody down and he captured it, took it outside and set it free.
Yeah, he walked up with a styrofoam cup. That was what he did. That was his tool.
Which worked. I mean,
he clearly had done it before.
Yeah, he's just like, I got this.
So it was kind of funny and scary. It was scary for her and funny for us.
Because it was just this thing that crawled on my hand, and I didn't even get a good look at it when it was on my hand because it was just like, there's something in my hand.
And I was like, I didn't want to just kill it because of the fact that I didn't know if it was endangered or what it was. And he was like, oh no, he's like, they're all over the place. He's like, but we keep them around because they eat the mosquitoes.
Well, so we didn't have a window, but we had a door. It was on the other side of the hotel room. Yeah, I wasn't filming at that point in time, so don't have that on camera. Actually, I was in bed. I had gotten really dizzy, and I was laying down.
And I was putting...
And she was putting the water away, and I don't know what David was doing.
He was sitting on your guys' bed doing something.
And then she just starts screaming bloody murder. Like, what?
There's nothing over here.
And then, okay, so scary. What scary stuff happened? Scary. Did we have any scary stuff happen?
Well,
Oh,
scary turned funny. I have something scary turned funny.
okay.
So before we went, when I was 10, we were watching all these videos, rides for Disneyland, and we were watching this special. Dad knows what I'm talking about. Where it was talking about rides in the park and everything like that.
Oh. So in Disneyland.
She's talking about Harry.
All right. So where the camera was here. Okay. Pointing up at him.
Hold on. Let's back up.
So
Okay.
in Disneyland,
So-
they have this attraction called
Matterhorn.
The Matterhorn.
Bobsled.
The Matterhorn bobsleds. Now,
Everyone calls it Matterhorn.
they have an abominable snowman in that.
Yep.
Okay, this does not compare to Florida's Yeti. Florida's Yeti is actually a large animatronic. Harry
which is what his
Is-
name is
Mhm.
in
is
Disneyland.
is actually only about 3 feet tall.
So
He's a cute little guy.
That she was terrified
She
of.
was terrified, but we finally convinced her to go on. I don't like going on Matterhorn because it's really low. It's hard for me to get in and out of
So
the
Dad
car.
and I went.
So I didn't go this time.
And I actually enlisted the help of a cast member. I don't remember his name, but he was working the Jungle Cruise. He's like, yeah, Harry's up there. He's fine. He won't hurt you.
Yeah,
You know, he was
told
like,
her
yeah,
all
he's
about his name and it's just Harry to the cast members.
Yep. And he's their friend and whatnot. And I was like, okay, fine,
So
I'll go on it.
they convinced her to go.
And we were in line, and this lady was in front of us, and she was going by herself. And I don't know whether it was me talking to her or Dad talking to her, but she ended up going with us.
Mhm.
And so we get through the ride, and we're going past Harry, and I'm just like,
she's like, she like follows him as we go past him. And she's just like still staring back. Like, is that it?
And then apparently that's what she asked him. Was that it?
It's like, yeah, that was Harry.
But
But
She's
he's
like,
only.
I was scared of that.
But the thing is,
Yeah, it can be a very painful ride. It's
But-
really low.
the thing is, if you get a camera close enough and low enough and point it up at
Yeah.
Harry, it makes him look like he's 12 feet tall, which is what she saw in the video.
Yeah.
So in my defense, I had this perspective of how tall I thought he was. Come to find out, he's only like this tall.
Taller than him for sure.
Oh, I was taller than him then.
I don't remember how tall you were exactly when you
I
were
was
10,
like-
but
Yeah, you weren't afraid of Disco Yeti.
Disco Yeti?
that's the one on
Disco
Expedition Everest. Disco
Oh.
Yeti. Because
Oh, yeah.
instead of
Because
'Cause
instead of
he's
him
broke?
moving,
Yeah.
they just put in a strobe light.
Disco Yeti.
Disco Yeti.
Yeah, but I was afraid of the actual ride itself.
Yes,
Not him.
but she went on it.
I did.
Why
I
were you
didn't.
afraid of the ride?
It goes backwards. She's not going backwards.
No, it had nothing to do with that.
It's a roller coaster, and she doesn't like roller coasters.
Hi.
But it only looks high at that one point, right? All the rest of
And
it
all
is
you,
low.
as long as you're just looking straight ahead, it doesn't look that high at all anyway.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Don't look down.
And what's the first thing she does? Look down.
It's like,
And
don't look down.
it only looks tall when you're going across that one bridge, and that's it.
The rest of it should be. So let's see.
I think we need to get Jason on that ride somehow,
Yeah. So
because I think Jason would really like Expedition Everest.
we'll have to go again once he's able to get everything figured out money wise. Go with Jason.
Or
Yeah, so this
Fucking
one
hate
doesn't
roller
do
coasters
that.
go.
So Disney's don't really do that. They've got a couple that does that. Like I think Slinky Dog Dash kind of does that because it go roam and then roam and
Oh,
It's not that tall though.
I would have loved that.
yeah. So we'll have to plan it maybe
And
for the following
there's-
year or something. I don't know.
it has no inversions,
Yeah,
but there is a part where the way it does a helix, it makes you feel like you're going upside down, but it does not go upside down.
You're just doing
If
this.
if that makes sense.
You're basically turning around.
But you're not really turning around because you go back down that same stretch or part of that same stretch of
because
track.
doesn't it come like this and then up? Isn't that what makes it?
Yeah, it's like it does like a helix and then goes
Yeah,
up.
but you're not getting that on camera at all.
No, it comes around like this and then does this helix and then you go up like that and then
And then you go down.
Because the track turns and you go down.
it's hard for me to do anything on camera because I only get like this little bit. Too far.
Yeah, but now you can do it. And now you're back to your little bit.
I think Jillian gets tickled.
I'm hurt.
Get to Jilly?
This is what I deal with all the time. Yeah,
For the record on that,
Expedition,
she started.
Expedition Everest goes backwards.
It does.
Yep.
Oh, no. See, reason why is because I went to
Kings Island, yeah.
Oh, the Banshee. Yeah.
Jason,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll have
in.
to set it up for the following year and after you get some money saved up because buying a house is expensive.
And Jason, Hogwarts, or no, not Hogwarts. Hagrid's, magical motorbike,
Something.
mystic creatures, whatever ride.
Yeah.
That one has
Now, children.
that
Yeah,
one
that's what I deal with all the time.
actually has a vertical drop in it. I don't mean vertical drop as in like that. I mean as in the whole train goes drops.
So we were going to try to plan to go to Universal this trip, but
Like Tower of Terror. Just the whole.
we're not going to go this trip. We'll wait until the following one. So I didn't say a word after the ride. I was completely silent for 3 hours and talking until I got home. Yeah. If it scares you, then you definitely. So the ones at Disney don't do stuff like that. Like they don't have
Yeah,
you
they're-
hanging. They don't like.
Disney roller coasters are less intense. They go more of the fast and fun rating than they do for intensity.
Scary and intensity. Even though they do, I still can't take them a whole lot because of my medical condition now. Like I can take them even less than I could.
Sweet. About 7 exclamation points.
But with the 50th anniversary, we're going to be there next year, and it's going to be crazy.
And we're going for her birthday.
We're going to be in Hollywood Studios on my birthday.
Ooh, Chocolate Mousse at Blue Bayou. Oh wait, we're not going to be at Blue Bayou, are we?
Wrong coast.
Although Jillian does want to go in for drinks to Brown Derby.
Just stop touching my arm.
I'm sorry. She's like, I want to go in so I can try the margarita.
Yeah, I swear to God.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very early. His is first. Hers is second. Mine is third.
And oddly enough, God, I swear to God.
Although if she had waited a day, ours would be exactly 2 months apart.
But I didn't
But
want
she
to.
refused to.
I had waited long enough.
She didn't wait one more day. Although I thought she was going to be born on the 5th, the way she was going, but she held out till the 6th.
Until 4:56 a.m. Dad, I swear to God.
Okay, what do you guys want for goals for 2021 for our channel? 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours so we can get monetized.
Don't worry, there isn't a lizard on your arm. No, but there's a burn on my arm.
Yeah,
Jason.
she burned herself making dinner. Can't see it. Too much in the shadow.
It's like
hard
right
to
there.
tilt your arm that way. So what do you guys want for goals besides 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours? What do you guys want for goals? What do you guys see for goals for us in 2021?
1,200 before December 31st, 2021.
So doubling our subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
We're going to make that a goal. We're going to double our subscribers before December 31st, 2021.
Nothing like having more live streams or having more.
Well, we're already going to have. We're starting off the year with like 6 live streams.
I'm hoping that we'll get some better like on-ride footage. Maybe where one of us doesn't get injured trying to do it, kind of a thing.
Oh, right, because you hit your door on Big Thunder.
His arm.
Yeah. I hit my door on Big Thunder Railroad on the elbow.
So we have 560 subscribers right now. We're trying to get to 600 by the end of this year, which is like 3 more days to get 40 subscribers.
Probably not going to happen, but we have goals. That's the important thing.
Well, I think if Jason put his mind to it, he could work some magic. Because Jason's awesome. Just don't tell him I said that, because it might swallow his ego a little bit.
Please, Uncle Jason.
Let's see. All right. So that's our goal for next year, and then to get back to Disneyland. And what else?
I think a good goal for our channel is a bigger presence with Jason in the videos. Because then that means he's going to be in the park with us. That means
have more Jason in our videos.
That means we'll be in Disneyland. Because I think, I could be wrong, but I think Jason would be up to going back to Disneyland. Like, I think he'd be just almost at the point of ready to jump in the car tonight to go if it was open.
I can't do that, though.
I can't either. I have to work tomorrow.
Well, I have to work day after tomorrow, so.
Make it to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
By the end of this year? That's not going to happen.
Not in 3 days.
But
I appreciate your faith in us, Jason, but that's not going to happen.
In January, we've been doing this for 2 years.
Yep.
This channel. And Disabled Disney, which is now Disabled DISvetures. But
1,000 subs.
Yes.
And he has to shave his beard, which I will be there with popcorn.
When we hit
jokes.
1,000 subscribers, David's going to shave his beard and his mustache live on YouTube.
All of this. Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, would I love to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year? Yeah. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not.
I don't have a whole lot of faith that we'll hit 600 by the end of the year. But it would be awesome if we did.
Well, I've been doing a lot of work on Twitter. We got a few people today that thought they were subscribed, that YouTube unsubscribed them, so they resubscribed. So
I meant 2021.
Okay, yeah. 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2021. Yep, that one. And 4,000 watch hours so we can monetize. And then, because then we get a whole bunch of stuff. Like we can have the YouTube community stuff, so I can do posts on YouTube. And we can have a community tab and all sorts of cool stuff once we monetize. There's lots of cool stuff that comes with monetizing. Other than ads. All right, so we got to wrap up.
Well, considering
Thank
we've
you
been
guys for
live
coming to watch.
almost... Oh wait, no, not almost. We've been live for an hour.
So thank you for coming by and watching our goals for next year and our plans for next year. Happy New Year, everybody, because it's in a couple days. And
When it hits midnight, everyone yell Jumanji because we need to end the game. I mean it.
so we are going to be celebrating here at 9 o'clock. Or 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, sorry, with the
Yep.
East Coast people.
Because I have to be at work at 7 a.m. the next morning.
How do you know it's Jumanji and not Zathura?
Because it's Jumanji.
Zathura, you don't shout Zathura
No.
to end the game. You just
Get to the end.
yeah.
So we're going to yell Jumanji to end the game.
All right, so best wishes for next year for everyone. I hope you get whatever you want in life and want to accomplish for next year.
Remember, yell Jumanji at the end of the year.
Come watch us at 7 p.m. Eastern,
That was
9 p.m. or 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time in January.
8 p.m.
February.
Central Time.
We're going to be going live. We're going to have a trivia game. We're going to have prizes. 3-day weekends. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be taking some of those this year, going to Disneyland. We've got so many more ideas for videos, but we need the park to open back up.
Because I want to do some comparison videos to rides in Disneyland and rides in Walt Disney World, but in order to do that, we need footage from Disneyland.
Because I didn't just take footage because we go all the time, so I figured I could get whatever we needed when we go back.
And then this happened.
Also, I wish me luck. I'm working on writing a book about disability access in Walt Disney World, so wish me luck on that. And yeah, have a magical day tomorrow, guys. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for coming.
Thursday.
It is. All right. Night.